Alright guys, welcome back to Gen Booms. Gen Booms. And I'm Connor.
I'm Robert, his dad.
Yep. And today we are doing something we've done a couple songs to on the channel, but we haven't done a full album yet. So that's why now we're gonna do J. Cole.
So it's gotta be J. Cole then.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, exactly. Did some of his songs.
Okay.
I'm a pretty big fan of him. He's a great lyrical artist. So we're doing his big, first big album, 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Classic.
All right. Sounds good. I liked a couple songs we did. Yeah, other than that, I don't know much about his stuff. So.
Yeah. Have you heard of this album at all, or?
I've heard of it.
Okay, just because it has such a sort of odd name that it's like,
I think that's why
I could see somebody mixing it up, be like, I don't know if I've heard it or not.
Yeah, no, for that reason, I think it's why it's stuck in my mind. You know that I have heard of it, but I don't know anything about it really beyond that. And I assume the singles are not from the ones that we listened to before.
No, those were actually both recent as far as no, Middle Child wasn't.
Yeah,
but yeah, they were both after this.
Okay, well, looking forward to it.
One of his classics. So we're gonna start off with the intro here.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah, here we go.
All right.
Do you wanna be happy? 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 I said, do you wanna be happy? I said, do you wanna be free? Free from pain, free from scars, free to sing, free from bars, free my dogs, you're free to go. Black is hot, the streets is cold, free to love, to each his own. Free from bills, free from pills, you wrote aloud, the speakers blow. Life get hard, you ease your soul and cleanse your mind. Learn to fly and reach the stars, you take the time to look behind and say, look where I came. Do you wanna be happy? I said, do you wanna be free? I said, do you wanna be?
It's interesting. I wasn't expecting to be so jazzy initially, the way it started, and then but I was at first I wasn't totally sure what he was saying, and then it became clearer and clearer.
Yeah, exactly.
And then and kind of a bluesy sadness though. What he's saying, do you want to be happy?
Yeah,
you know, because do you want to be happy? It's almost like sad in a way, but then it kind of got to be changed, like you know. Almost like he's asking himself or whatever. Do you want to be happy? Like
a little bit in the center.
Know. Yeah, then it started.
Yeah, to me it feels almost, it reminds me of just sort of like a poem, just or like a spoken word, just because it starts with nothing too much going on, and then it just feel like once he said do you want to be free, and free from pain, free from stress, and he just starts going off that, and then all the production kicks in. So to me it just felt more like there was an emphasis on everything he was singing after that.
Yeah, I think so. That definitely was building to that, and I was thinking it's almost like if he's singing it to himself, or also to anybody who's listening. Well, do you want to be happy? Do you want to be free and free from pain, free from scars? It's just then just do it, kind of a thing. You know what I mean? Like in a way.
It's a interesting intro for sure, especially for a rap album that you just wouldn't really expect this.
I wasn't expecting
jazzy poetry-ish thing that's like...
Yeah, it was so kind of mellow and it was interesting. I wasn't expecting it all, and it really draws you in.
Yeah, it definitely makes you be like, what's this album gonna be like? What is it,
yeah, and like I said, I couldn't understand what he was saying at first, and then it's like, do you want to be? Because it kind of started almost not mumbling, but so soft, and then it kind of built and built, and you're like, oh, okay, that's it kind of, but it draws you in a way, because it's softly speaking. You're like, wait, what's he saying there? Kind of thing. So anyway, so very cool.
All right, next we'll do January 28th.
Yeah, already.
real is back, the veil is back. Flow bananas here, peel this back. And what you'll find is your highness could paint a picture that's vivid enough to cure blindness. Carolina's finest, you knew that already. In terms of the greatest, I proved that already. And if you would like, I do it twice. I just sharpened my blade. For a minute became lost in my ways. Just got the call, nigga got caught with a straight. Hope he's okay. Just got paid what Cochran got paid. The free OJ, just to share my life on the stage in front of strangers who know a nigga far too well. And that's the danger, know me better than I know myself. I rip a page out my notebook in anger and let these thoughts linger singing. Don't give them too much you. Don't let them take control. If you believe in God, one thing's for sure. If you ain't aim too high, then you aim too low. Then you aim too low. What's the price for a black man life? I check the toe tag, not 1 0 in sight. I turn the TV on, not one hero in sight. Unless he dribble or he fiddle with mics. I brought you niggas with me cause I love you like my brothers and your mothers like my mother. Think we need a plan of action. The bigger we get, the more likely egos collide. It's just physics. Please, let's put our egos aside. You my niggas. And should our worst tendencies turn us into enemies? I hope that we remember these nights full of Hennessy. When Hove around, we switch up to that Douce. This is New York's finest. For 11 winters straight, I took on New York's climate. Like show me New York's ladder. I climb it and set the bar so high that you gotta get Obama to force the Air Force to find it. Never mind it, you'll never reach that. Cole is the hypnotist, control the game whenever he snap. That's every track, nigga. Don't give him too much you. Don't let him take control. It's one thing you do.
He always got like a chill beat and a chorus. Mm-hmm. So I always like the chorus chill.
One thing's for sure. I ain't serve no pies. I ain't slang no dope. I don't bring no lies. Niggas sang my quotes. I don't play no games. Boy, I ain't no joke. Like the great Rakim. When I make my notes, you niggas might be L, or you might be Kane, or you might be Slick Rick with 19 chains, or you might be Drizzy Drake or Kendrick Lamar. But check the birth date, nigga. You ain't the guy. Nah, you ain't the guy. Nigga, Cole the guy.
I'm assuming that was his birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was man, really great poetry in there. Like it just, some great rhymes, and it was really, really interesting. Apparently, there's a bit of an ego on him.
I know, right? Because the whole song is called January 28th, and then at the end he's like, "You went the guy, Cole the guy,
Cole the guy."
That was funny.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But I mean, that was a cool vibe to that one. It wasn't like it wasn't going in all directions or anything. I mean, it was kind of consistent. It was it was a nice vibe there, and so I picked up on some of the just because we've had other reaction videos. Like I know Hove is Jay-Z and a few things like that. I mean, well, some he literally said Drizzy Drake and Kendrick Lamar. So, obvious, yeah. I'm not that familiar with their music yet, but I know their names anyways. Exactly. Anyway, but so that was kind of interesting. Like such a mellow kind of it wasn't exactly a diss track, but it was just saying, "Hey, you guys are great."
It's respect to him.
It's a respect.
Really, it's respect. Yeah.
But I'm
the best.
But I'm the best. So I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah, he's like on a lot of his songs. He's a great mix of like confidence and like I don't know how he's trying to. He does this thing where like, all of his verses are typically like these poetic, like telling you stuff about life type of verses, and then all of his choruses are typically like these very chill with the beats, like something you could just drive with. Mm-hmm. That's how like a lot of his songs are. Like they're like chill, and then the verses are like it's like he's trying to teach you something every time.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, especially like like that one line about like you said, gotta show respect. One day we gotta stay, trying to stay where you stay because we're from where you're from. But then it's like, because I assume he means like, we all started from the bottom, from the slum, or whatever it was. But then not talking about the slums, talking about the mind state. I thought, well, that was really interesting. Like a little turn of phrase there, and like
Yeah. Yeah, that part's great where he's like, basically, he's sort of taking notice and making people take notice of how, like, he's saying it isn't necessarily that if you're from the hood or these slums that you are, like, that's the bad part. The bad part is, like, the mindset where you think it's okay to be, like, a gangbanger and go kill your own kind, essentially. That's why it's, like, keep a black person dumb, keep a black person dying, and a black person gun.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a black person, but I mean, but the idea of just try to do better, try to
get your mindset out of where you are first to then get out.
Yeah, and I like the one lyric he said, and I don't remember exactly how he said it, but I think it was more earlier on, but about how, like, if you don't aim high, you're automatically aiming low, basically.
Oh, yeah.
I'm paraphrasing.
I forgot what he said.
I don't know exactly what he said, but I thought, oh, that's a good line, like, because there's no, why not aim high? Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is, yeah. Because he said, if you believe in God, one thing's for sure. If you ain't aim too high, then you aim too low.
Right, then you aim too low. So that's a really good line. Like, there's nothing wrong with aiming high, like,
For sure.
And yeah, because if you're not aiming high, like, you want the best.
Yep.
Well, then you're aiming too low. Yeah, I never really kind of thought it exactly like that way, but yeah, it's very, very nice.
Reminds me of Kanye. You haven't heard it yet. You heard College Dropout, but you haven't heard on Graduation. He has a song where he's like, he's rapping. He's like, reach for the stars. So if you fall, you land on the cloud. That's why he's always like, that's his whole energy.
Yeah.
You reach for the tops, and if you fall, you still make it. Like,
oh yeah,
quite far.
I've always thought that. Yeah, aim for the stars, because if you fall short, you're still way up there.
Yeah, you're way up there.
So that's cool.
Yeah. All right. So next we're gonna get into "Wet Dreams," which is a massive song, by the way.
I mean, one of
the biggest off the album. One of his biggest of all time.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's an interesting song. Here we go.
Cold world. Yeah. Man, it wasn't nothing like that first time. She was in my math class. Long hair, brown skin with the fat ass. Sat beside me, used to laugh, had mad jokes. The teacher always got mad, so we passed notes. It started off so innocent. She had a vibe and a nigga started digging it. I was a young and straight crushing, trying to play this shit cool. But a nigga couldn't wait to get to school. As time goes by, attractions getting deeper. Wet dreaming, thinking that I'm smashing, but I'm sleeping. I want it bad, and I ain't never been obsessed before. She wrote a note that said, you ever had sex before? Damn. And I ain't never did this before, no. 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 And I ain't never did this I wrote back and said, of course I had sex before, knowing I was frontin'. I said, I'm like a pro, baby, knowing I was stuntin'. But if I told the truth, I knew that I get played out, son. Hadn't been in pussy since the day I came out. But she don't know that, so she done wrote back and told me, oh, you a pro, homie? Well, I want you to show me. I'm thinking how that body look naked when you laying on the bed. Teacher, please don't make me stand up. I wrote back like, yeah, baby, sound like a plan. Still tryna play it cool, sound like the man. But I was scared to death, my nigga, my stomach turned. Talking shit, knowing damn well I was a virgin. Fuck. And I ain't never did this before, no. I ain't never did this before, no. And I ain't never did this before, no. And I ain't never did this you know that feeling when you know you finna bone for the first time. I'm hoping that she won't notice it's my first time. I'm hoping that my shit is big enough to fuck with. And most of all, I'm praying God don't let me bust quick. With a pocket full of rubbers and an erection. That's when my hands start touching and her face start blushing. And the nigga roll over on top. And then she get my pants up buckled and her hands start rubbing on me. Ooh, girl, don't stop. It's time for action. Pull out the condoms real smooth, yeah, just how I practice. But right before I put it in, she flinched and grabbed it and said, I wanna get something off my mental. I can tell you a pro, but baby, be gentle, cause I ain't ever did this before, no. And I ain't never did this before, no. I ain't never did this before, no. And I ain't never did this before, no. And I ain't never did this before, no.
And there's his virgin story.
Yeah, that's interesting. That was a nice
Wet
twist at
dreams.
the end, but I
Yeah,
think it
exactly.
probably happens more often than people would
sure.
realize. Everybody wants to look all cool and confident, and on their first
Yeah.
time particularly. And I really liked it. I thought that it
Yeah,
was,
it's cool. It's like he makes this story that, like, first of all, most people wouldn't ever even tell. And he's
yeah,
like,
exactly. It's
he
very
makes it-
honest. And
yeah.
I'm assuming it probably happened to him or some version of that.
For sure,
and,
yeah.
And,
And he makes it very like funny and again sort of chill. Like it's a cool, just nice vibe song. So it's it's an interesting vibe to it.
it really was, and because when I first saw that, or you said Wet,
Wet
Dreams,
Dreams.
and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be just, like WAP, like it's gonna say
Oh,
wildly over the top
like just
sexual
lustful.
thing, because there's so many songs like that. And I'm like, it was not that at all.
He's almost making fun of himself, if anything.
Yeah.
Just because the whole chorus is, I never did this.
It was-
before."
yeah. No, I thought that was pretty clever. Yeah, I can see why that was a hit. That was
Yeah.
Also, I think so many people can relate.
It's so relatable for
And,
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, just so funny. A lot of those
I
lines.
mean, he's
like,
making maybe taking it to the extreme on some of them, but yeah.
yeah, but the teacher doesn't ask me to stand up,
Yeah,
and
those
all
are
these kind of
funny
things.
lines,
There's
man.
like a lot of good, clever lines in that thing.
Yeah.
So now that was really cool. I like that one a lot.
Super honest too.
Yeah, yeah, that was very cool.
Yeah. So next we got 03 Adolescence.
All right.
That was weird.
Yeah, is that normal?
I don't.
Yeah, that was strange.
I grew up a fucking screw up. Tie my shoe up, wish they was newer. Damn, need something newer. In love with the baddest girl in the city. I wish I knew her. I wish I wasn't so shy. Wish I was a bit more fly. I wish that I could tell her how I really feel inside. That I'm the perfect nigga for her, but then maybe that's a lie. She like a certain type of nigga, and it's clear I'm not that guy. I ain't grow up with my father, I ain't thinking about that now. Fast forward 4 years or so from now, I'll probably cry when I realize what I missed. But as of now, my eyes are dry, cause I'm trying to stay alive in a city where too many niggas die. Dreaming quiet, trying to dodge a suit and tie. Who am I? Hey, who am I? It ain't always for the better, dog, I can't lie. I get high cause the lows can be so cold. I might bend a little bit, but I don't fold. One time for my mind and two for yours. I got food for your thoughts to soothe your soul. If you see my tears fall, just let me be. Move along, nothing to see. I always did shit the hard way. My niggas are slanging in a hard way. Whispers that he got it for the low seller. Down for a dub. Them white boys ain't no better. Besides, what's $20 to a nigga like that? He tell his pops he needs some lunch and he gon' get it right back. I peep gang, got home, snatched my mama keychain, took her whip. The appeal, too ill to refrain and talk about how we gon' smash all the bitches in class. I complimented how I see him out here getting his cash and just asked what a nigga gotta do to get that. Put me on. He just laughed when he seen I was sure. 17 years breathing, his demeanor said more. He told me, nigga, you know how you sound right now? You on my mans, I would think that you a clown right now. Listen, you about to go get a degree, I'ma be stuck with two choices. Either graduate to wait or sell a number two. For what, $100 or two a week? Do you think that you would know what to do if you was me? I got 4 brothers, 1 mother that don't love us. If they ain't want us, why the fuck they never woke rebels? I felt ashamed to have ever complained about my lack of gear and thought about how far we done came. Ain't gon' take it for granted, I ain't gon' settle for lesser. I ain't gon' take what they handed, now I'm gon' take what they owe me and show you that I can fly. And show old girl what she missing, the illest nigga alive. Hey, who am I? Things change, rearrange, and so do hey, who am I? It ain't always for the better, dog, I can't lie. One time for my mind and 2 for yours. I got food for your thoughts to soothe your soul. If you see my tears fall, just let me be. Move along, nothing to see. I never felt better.
That's deep,
Yeah.
And
The conversation with his friend is
yeah, deep and honest, and then and raw in so many respects, and especially like, you know, if you see me cry, like, I mean, just move along, nothing to see, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the conversation with the friend, that was really,
Yeah, that part is always my
That's it.
favorite because that's such a relatable thing that I think, like I see so much even with me growing up in like a nice area, and I'll see kids growing up that like they sort of do the same thing where they think like, oh, being maybe a gangbanger or doing this or doing that is like cool because they'll have the better clothes or something like that, you know.
right.
And it's always just like, why would you like you have realistically what they want. Like they want a nice life, and you already have that, but you just want to do that because you think it's cool.
Or at least, you know, short term, it can be good money,
Yeah.
right? You know, so
Yeah.
it's, you can get, you know, the fancy
Exactly.
watch and stuff like that. And,
But,
but in the long run, yeah, where's you going to?
That's why it's like, it's because 03 adolescence is like, it totally reminds you, like, that's typically like when you're in your adolescence, that's something you think then. Because once you're maybe a little older, you realize that's just sort of dumb.
Yeah. No, it was really,
Yeah, that's cool. He's
really clever. I mean, the lyrics are cool, and it did seem very honest and personal. And I'm assuming this is kind of his story for the most part,
yeah,
even though it
His
certainly
sort
could
of
apply to a lot of
perspective.
other people. But
for sure.
yeah, I thought that was really cool, and like I said, very raw. You know, like even talking about if you see me cry, like, hey, just move on. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be crying sometime, and but then realizing that basically, you know, he's the best. You know, because
He's got the best
Like, Mama, you
that
had
he
a
should.
genius, or you know, whatever.
Yeah.
There's always a little bit of ego.
Also
'cause
love, like,
he
this-
realizes he's good.
Yeah, I love the little details where like because he's sort of telling a story, and like in the beginning he's like, oh, I took my mom's car, and went to go see my homie, and all these other little things that are like essentially like bad things. So it's like his adolescence is like, oh, I was doing this stuff that's like, it's not that great. You shouldn't really be doing that just to go see my homie. And then when I talked to him, then I realized like, oh, I have it good. Like it should be reversed really. Oh, my bad. First time I hit the mic. That's crazy. But it's like, because the
Yeah.
song's about adolescence. Then it's like, once he talks to his friend, he realizes like, I shouldn't be doing these types of things.
Yeah, yeah. That was nice to get the lesson from. Yeah, they think it'd be the other way around, but yeah, gets the lesson from the friend.
Yeah, like, don't emulate me.
Yeah, exactly. So that's cool.
Yep. Next we have A Tale of Two Cities.
Okay.
This a young and now we dream of getting rich. Look at me, my nigga, fantasize about a white picket fence. It's the trees, my nigga, used to want a Pathfinder with some tents. That's all I need, my nigga, throw some 20s on that bitch and get it rinsed. Anybody is a killer, all you gotta do is push them to the lips. Fuck being timid in the civic, politicking with the pushers and the pimps. I'm trying to write a story, can I get a glimpse? Hey, can I get a glimpse? Last night I had a bad dream that I was trapped in the city, then I asked, is that really such a bad thing? Last night, they put up on my nigga at the light like, nice watch, run it. Hands in the air, now, hands in the air, run it. Hands in the air, now, hands in the
Interesting transition
air,
to the
run it.
chorus.
Hands in the air, now, hands in the air. Gold, I know this shit ain't always good as it seems, but tell me till you get it, how could you know? How could you know? How could you know? Listen up, I'm about to go and get rich. And that's the key, my nigga. Listen up, I'm about to go and get rich. Just stand back and watch if you want to, nigga. Me, I want my pockets fatter, better, bitch. Tired of seeing niggas flaunt, I wanna flaunt too, nigga. Watch for rollers in the fucking Crown Vic. Tryin' lock a nigga up, that's what they won't do, nigga. Wanna know a funny thing about this shit? Even if you let them kill your dream, it'll haunt you, nigga, haunt you. Last night I had a bad dream, guess not. Last night, we put up on a nigga at the light like, nice watch, run it. Hands in the air, now, hands in the air, run it. Hands in the air, clap hands in the air, run it.
It's actually sort of cool. I forgot about this part.
Yeah, okay.
Father, forgive me for my childish ways. Your wish is my command, my command, my command. But before you go, I've got to warn you now. Whatever goes up surely must come down. You'll get your peace, but no peace won't be found. So I just take me, man, take me, man, take me, man. Your wish is my command, my command, my command.
That was really interesting. It was kind of the opposite of the last song in a way.
Yeah.
In the sense
Well-
of, like last night I had a dream. I woke up in the city, and like it was a bad dream. And then he's saying, well, is that such a bad thing? But then it was like, well, because he's gonna,
Yes, the first
roll
one.
up on somebody. He's like, take that watch or whatever. So it's whereas the last song was more about like getting to drugs and dealing and what have you. This was my take on it
Exactly.
anyway.
Yeah.
So this is more like, well, if you got if somebody had nothing, can you really blame them if they try to take something?
Yeah, it's interesting because Tale of Two Cities. So the first verse he ends
Yeah.
with it being like, "Oh, my homie got robbed," and now the second verse is like, "I'm robbing somebody."
Yeah,
Getting
exactly.
into the mindset of both of them.
So that was interesting, and then then the end part was more like a like a Christian thing, like Father, forgive me.
Yeah, that's always a classic.
Yeah.
Father, forgive me for my ways.
Yeah,
Like,
childish ways. Yeah. So, kind of having it, well, not exactly both ways, but like, yeah, I think it's kind of looking back, and it's more mature looking back, like, oh, this isn't what I should be doing, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
At least that was my take on it. But at the same time, it wasn't totally like he's just saying, that it was all bad, now mature, now it's all good. I mean, at least I wasn't totally sure, like, you get your peace, but no peace won't be found.
Yeah, because the way it changes piece and piece as you get your piece, like a piece of pie.
But there's no peace, P-E-A-C.
Yeah. Which I'm not entirely sure. I know peace often refers like a gun. Is like a
Right.
piece.
But
So-
it could also be other things,
It
too.
could, yeah, it could be a lot
So-
of things. But yeah, for sure, the ending is not.
Oh, shit.
It's not super like necessarily happy or anything. It has a bit of an ominous tone.
Yeah, that was what I thought was kind of interesting, because initially, like I said, like, Father, forgive me for my child's ways. Like, it's starting off like, oh, okay, now that's like he's more mature, and he's kind of looking back, but then as it keeps going, it's not necessarily that he's like, oh, I'm mature and I don't
Yeah, you don't know
do
where it's
that anymore.
going.
Like, it's not totally clear. It's ambiguous. It could still kind of go either way. So, Tale of Two Cities,
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. It could be that. I will say, like, that one is it's a cool song. It's interesting, but I will say, for me at least, it's a little monotonous to replay.
I could see that compared to the other stuff so
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
I would definitely agree with
Exactly. Yeah. Compared to the others, it's a little monotonous, but it's definitely a cool song.
that. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Next, we got Fire Squad.
All right.
Nigga, why you acting like a hoe? Know that I'ma ride for you either way it go. Tell me, girl, why you be stressing me for time? When you tell me you love me, can't you see I'm trying to climb? Then my nigga, why you acting like a bitch? If you scared to take a chance, how the fuck we gon' get rich? Come here, baby, why you always insecure? I am the bravest. Go toe to toe with the giants, I ain't afraid of you niggas. I'll end up fading you niggas before it's all said and done. This nigga need better son, my Uzi it weighed a ton. I need me a better gun, in fact I just might need two. Cause niggas say they the one, and I got something to prove. Forgive me Lord, here they come, blah. Nigga, why you acting like a hoe? If you scared to take a chance, how the fuck we gon' get rich? Come here baby, why you always insecure? Hold on tight to a nigga and be sure. My inhibitions, fighting my intuition. Premature premonition. showing me the demolition of these phony niggas. So ahead of my time, even when I rhyme about the future, I be reminiscing. You want the truth, well come and listen. I'm like that time you bagged a diamond, checked your phone and saw was a number missing. Keep it true like me, cold you might be. Like the new Ice Cube, meets the new Ice-T. Meets 2 Live Crew, meets the new Spike Lee. Meets Bruce like Wayne, meets Bruce like Lee. Meets O2 Lil Wayne, in a new white tee. Meets KD, ain't no nigga that can shoot like me. Blah! Nigga, why you acting like a hoe? If you scared to take a chance, how the fuck we gon' get rich? Come here, baby, why you always insecure? Hold on tight to a nigga and be sure. Who's the king? Came from the bottom, nigga, with stains on my shirt. What you expected from me? I came from the dirt. Money my motivator, the songs that I sing. History repeats itself and that's just how it goes. Same way that these rappers always bite each other's flows. Same thing that my nigga Elvis did with rock and roll. Justin Timberlake, Eminem, and Macklemore. While silly niggas argue over who gon' snatch the crown. Look around, my nigga, white people have snatched the sound. This year I'll probably go to the awards, dap it down. Watch Iggy win the Grammy as I try to crack a smile. I'm just playing, but all good jokes contain true shit. You see how I maneuver this game, I ain't stupid. I recognize that life is a dream, and I dream lucid. And break the change and change minds one verse at a time. And claim 2-6, and fuck it, if the shoe fits, who's the king?
We are kings, kings of ourselves first and foremost. While the people debate who's the king of this rap game, here comes Lil Old Jermaine with every ounce of strength in his veins. Poof, boom, pow, it's like magic. With a flash and a bang, the crown disintegrates and falls to the earth from which it came. It's done. Ain't gonna be no more kings. Be wary of any man that claims, because deep down he clings onto the need for power. In reality, he's a coward. Today I know that we are the same, you and I. A different kind of skin, a different set of eyes, 2 different minds, but only one God. It's for all the kings. Cause I know deep down every poet just wanna be loved.
That was really interesting. So,
Yeah, interesting ending for sure.
yeah. So Jay, I'm guessing for J. Cole is Jermaine. Is that his
What
name?
he I actually don't. When did he refer to himself as just Jay? Because if he says like Jay, probably Jay Z.
Oh well, I mean, isn't it J. Cole's? I mean, that's the name.
J.
of the
Cole,
rapper.
yeah.
But I mean, here they definitely was talking about Jermaine a few times.
Oh, Jermaine, yeah, Jermaine.
So I'm
that's his
assuming
name.
Jermaine is his real.
His real name is
what
Jermaine.
J stands for.
Yeah,
Because it's not Jermaine.
because you can't
Cole.
be Jermaine. That's
Yeah.
just not cool enough. you
Yeah.
know? So
Yeah, J. Cole does have a cooler sound
Exactly,
to it than
yeah.
Jermaine Cole. So, yeah. So anyway, that was it. Who was that him at the end? Because it seemed like it was a different voice. That was
No, I
kind
don't-
of.
I actually never actually looked into. I don't
Oh,
know
okay,
who
yeah,
that
it
is,
definitely
but
didn't seem like
doesn't
it was
sound
it was him. But yeah, I thought that was interesting talking about, particularly like the white people that,
Oh, that
Eminem
the joke
and
part?
Elvis and whatever that kind of
yeah.
didn't necessarily like steal from, but certainly were influenced and took white.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, took the music of black people, whether it was blues or rap or what have you, and then kind of
Yeah.
did something with it.
And then he sort of ends it with like those are more like some like reasonable, and then he ends it with like Iggy, which is just like if that would happen, like all right, well that would just be dumb. That's why I think it's great. He says that like the next line is like all good jokes. It's like I'm just playing, but all good jokes can train to shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, yeah, I'm just playing, but yeah, but
There's some truth
there's
in it.
definitely truth in it. Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
But that more at the very end though, it's kind of seemed more like he was more accepting or what have you.
Yeah.
Well, I did like that. Same rope you climb up on, they'll hang you with. Like it's that's
Yeah, that whole part
kind of
where
a
he
deep part.
goes, yeah, he goes from talking about like the white people taking. He's basically going over like different people's perspectives of like these people think white people are taking the crown is not fair, or maybe the other people are like, oh, these other artists are taking it, and then at the end he just like the crowns are stupid.
Yeah, right.
There's no
Yeah.
need for it at all. I don't want the crown because if I want whoever has the crown, are really just afraid to die.
Yeah, and it's just, that part doesn't matter. There, there's validity in everything, and they're poets and they want to do their thing and write good poetry and.
Yeah, that was a cool line. The last one, I think, where
Yeah,
he's like every
yeah.
poet wants to be recognized.
Yeah, every poet just want to be loved. Yeah, so kind of bringing all full circle, in a way there. So yeah, really,
It is interesting.
a good take on things, seeing it from different sides, different
Yeah,
angles.
it's like he walks you down a certain side and then takes like a turn. And like, oh,
Yeah, because I mean,
Realize.
multiple times, basically he's referring to himself as the best, as the king, as the god.
exactly. In this song too.
Yeah, and then he'll take it like, it's at the same time saying, well, kings
Yeah.
are stupid. you
Like,
know,
I'm just a
so-
poet rapping.
So, interesting, yeah. What do we got next? Let me just grab a
Next
sip.
we have Saint Tropez. Here we go.
Alrighty.
Oh, 1 second. Yeah, I like the vibe.
It's nice.
Roll up and smoke my sins away. I like to go to Saint Tropez. Maybe I go, maybe I stay. Maybe I stay. She asked me if I'm scared to fly. To tell the truth, I'm terrified. I never been that high before. Terrible reason not to go. He's on his way, he's about to get paid. He's on his way to Hollywood. He's on his way, he's about to get paid. He's on his way to Hollywood. And from the door, I showed you my scars, and I told you, girl, I won't lie. If we at war, then this is a war that I can't afford. No, I wanted more, but that was before. Lord knows I'm torn, so I cry. Lately, it's been hard for me to smile. Lately, it's been hard for me to smile.
If you won't take me, you won't. If you won't take me, you won't. If you won't take me, you won't.
He's on his way, he's about to get paid. He's on his way to Hollywood. Show him the way, he's about to get paid. He's on his way to Hollywood. He's on his way, he's about to get paid. He's on his way to Hollywood.
Does seem to like his jazzy stuff.
Right, yeah. Some really nice horns and
Yeah, some jazz influence for sure.
and then some violins, viola in there too. It sounded like, but I like that bass line. It's all the way through. It's just
Oh,
like
the
this
bass is
consistent. Just I was
That's why I like it.
grooving on that bass line
Yeah.
from the beginning. It's like, oh, this is such a
Yeah, that's why
it's
I like
carrying
it.
the song.
It's
Really,
a nice chill vibe where like
Yeah.
even the chorus fits so well. Like,
And that bass line was just consistent all the way through, and it was just, man, it's carrying
Yeah.
the song with such a groove, man. That was
that was a really cool like. To me, it's like we call it like a driving song. Like it's just such a nice vibe.
yeah, that was pretty cool. I don't know if it's autobiographical or whatever, in the sense of like when he was younger or whatever, like
He's on his way to Hollywood.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, because way to Hollywood could it be New York or whatever, but it's just more like when you're making it, you're making it basically, whatever it
yeah.
is, whether it's New York City or Nashville or Hollywood or whatever it is. It's like, yeah, you're making it. So yeah, that was kind of cool. And at the beginning was just like about like I'm afraid to fly kind of thing, but it's or afraid to get. It was kind of about something like afraid to fly, but to get too high. But then he's actually terrified of it. But that's not a reason not to keep going, not to, to make it to Hollywood to do his thing. So right from the beginning, I was kind of, okay, that's kind of cool. He's just doing his thing, and he's gonna make it, and he did.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know entirely. Yeah, like, I don't know if it's supposed to be about him.
Right. Yeah.
But,
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think that one is like the
Could be anything,
least
but-
like lyrically deep so far on the album.
I would agree. Yeah.
It's
yeah, yeah.
more like just feeling the vibe. Of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like so that bass
Which
line
is cool.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's not a very popular song on the album, unfortunately. But,
Okay. Well, okay, that's fine.
yeah. Next we have GOMD. Do you know what that?
I do not know
Oh,
that.
I was wondering if you knew what it meant. You want to take a guess? A little gander.
GOMD. God on my no.
You got my.
Oh, right. That's all I got out of that.
Yeah, I think it's fair to. When I see G, I typically assume God too, but it's not.
Is it a sexual thing?
It's not actually sexual, but it technically involves something.
Oh,
It's a
it's not get on my D.
get off my.
Oh,
dick.
get off. Oh,
Get
okay.
off my dick. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So here that one is.
Hollywood go. Go.
It's like
Hey
a
Hollywood.
military.
Hey
thing.
Hollywood go.
So they made it to Hollywood.
Exactly. Yeah.
Go. You wanna know just where I'm at? Well, let me tell you about it. I put my city on the map, but let me tell you about it. They try to say I can't come back, hey, let me tell you about it. Man, fuck them niggas, I come back, hey, let me tell you about it. Go and pop the trunk and everybody dead. Everybody scared of the nigga, aware that the nigga is better. All my bitches pick of the litter, never bitter. Niggas is fake the anime. Me, I never hate get cake like anime. Whoa, eat the cake, bitch, eat the damn cake. Fuck good, nigga, we the man great. Order domino, then she take off all her clothes, nigga. You know how I go, made the piece of man wait.
To the window, to the wall. My nigga ride when I call. Got bitches all in my mind. Fuck nigga blocking my shine. I know the reason you feel the way. I know just who you want be. So every day I think the man upstairs. That ain't you and you ain't me. Get off my dick. Whoa.
Fuck on my dick.
Get
I
off
love
my
how his
dick.
song when he's like, I made it to Hollywood. It's like, get off my
Fuck on
dick.
my dick.
Get off my dick.
They getting temporary though, and I don't tell nobody. Lord, will you tell me if I changed? I won't tell nobody. I wanna go back to Jermaine, and I won't tell nobody. This is the part that the thugs skip. Young nigga never had love, you know. Foot massage, back rub shit. Together we done watch years go by. Seen the river, your tears go by. Got me thinking about some kids still. I tell them hoes come through to break up. Get to know somebody and you really learn a lot about them. Won't be long before you start to doubt them. Tell yourself you're better off without them. Then in time you will find can't walk without them. Can't talk without them. Can't breathe without them. Came here together, you can't leave without them. So you walk back in, make a scene about them. On your A-Marie, it's just one thing about them. It's called love. Niggas don't sing about it no more. Don't nobody sing about it no more. Nigga don't sing about this shit. But every nigga in the club singing.
To the window, to the wall. My nigga ride when I call.
such a good
Got
song
bitches
reference.
all in my mind. Fuck nigga blocking my shine. I know the reason you feel the way. I know just who you want be. So every day I think the man upstairs. That ain't you and you ain't me. Get off my dick.
And all the mama let the kids sing it. Sing the song, yeah. The baby mamas and the mistresses. The song, yeah. Song, yeah. Song, yeah. Song, yeah. The makeup.
That was different.
Yeah, production wise, he really took it up a notch for this one.
Goddamn. Why every rich black nigga gotta be famous? Why every broke black nigga gotta be brainless? That's a stereotype. Yeah, fuck nigga, I'm very sure. Fuck the rest, I'm the best nigga out. When I'm back home, I'm the best in the South. When I'm in LA, I'm the best in the West. You can test, I'ma stretch niggas out. Ooh, I'ma stretch niggas out. That go for all y'all if I left niggas out. It's shit for everybody on my testicle. Please make sure you put the rest in your mouth. Ho.
Interesting song.
It really was. I didn't get all the references.
You got the to the window, to the wall, that thing.
No, not really.
Oh, really?
No,
I actually don't even really.
because that really led to the chorus, and
yeah.
So I didn't know is that a typical
That's
saying.
that's
chant?
yeah. I don't even remember. I just know hearing it like growing up.
Yeah.
From like the different people I watch and stuff, I don't even actually know. I just assumed it was a song growing up. But every time I would hear people say like to the window, to the wall, to the I forgot the next line. But I think it's a song. But I just think it's funny that he used that reference. So like people, he like brings it back in, being like, you got everybody singing this in the club, but they won't sing about love on the verse.
I thought that was interesting, and I'm sure
Yeah.
some of the comments can let us
Yeah,
know
some
about
of us know,
that. To the window, to the wall. Yeah, that was it was kind of funny in parts, and
Yeah. Interesting,
especially
like-
the chorus part. You know.
Yeah. Interesting style for it too, where it's like he's talking about the love songs. Well, there's that one set he's talking about the love song, and then or a relationship. I mean, and then he's just like is like the breakup, and then it goes into like another part,
Oh yeah,
and like the makeup, and it goes into another part. It's like it's a very interesting style.
yeah, just kind of going in different directions, and that was kind of interesting. How that was this unexpected little things going in different directions,
Yeah.
but then all coming back always at the end. But the chorus was kind of fun, you know. I did like that. Just
And the beat, I like the first part the most, just because it was like it's such a military sort of like it just gets you amped. But yeah, that's funny, and the I think there was a couple other references, but I can't find them.
I mean, there are a lot of lines in that song. Man.
I know there were sort of a lot.
But yeah, that was cool. I liked it. I have to hear it again to kind of get it all, because there was so many different lines on there. But I did like the chorus of just get off my dick.
I know he has a lot. Yeah. Let me rap what I want to rap about. He has a lot of like. Obviously, he's a great rapper and writer, so he's a lot of references and stuff. So it's hard even now. Like I've heard the album a bunch, and I still catch stuff. Like on the last song, I forgot. Not the last, but one of the last ones we did. I just noticed when listening to it again, he did a thing of like, "I bring the pain," and that line, the way he said like, "I bring the pain," is like a reference to like Method Man, with the song he has, where he says like the Rock Wilder, like, "I came to bring the pain." So I was like, I didn't even notice that until I heard it again. I was like, oh, there's another reference.
Oh,
Wouldn't have known.
But yeah, I wouldn't have gotten it myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So next we're gonna have No Role Models, which that is, I think, actually the biggest one off the album. Oh, yeah, it is 2.7 billion streams.
Well, that's
Pretty major.
big, yeah.
Yeah, this is sort of a classic right here.
Okay.
Here we go.
First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real, you the only father that I ever knew. I get my bitch pregnant, I'ma be a better you. Prophecies that I made way back in the veil. Fulfill. One time for my LA sisters, one time for my LA hoes. Lame niggas can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who knows. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. 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 Last night I was getting my feet rubbed by the baddest bitch. Not Trina, but I swear to God, this bitch will make you call your girl up and tell her, hey, what's good? Sorry, I'm never coming home, I'ma stay for good. Then hang the phone up and proceed to lay the wood. I came fast like 911 in white neighborhoods. Ain't got no shame about it, but then I thought back to a better me. Before I was a B-list celebrity, before I started calling bitches so heavily. Back when you could get a platinum plat without no melody, you wasn't sweating me. One time for my LA sisters, one time for my LA hoes. Lame niggas can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who knows. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. I want a real love, dark skin and Aunt Viv love. That Jada in that weird love. That leave a toothbrush at your crib, love. And you ain't gotta wonder whether that's your kid, love. Nigga, I don't want no bitch from reality shows. Out of touch with reality hoes. She deserve that, she a bird, it's a bird trap. You think if I didn't rap, she would flirt back. Taking off her skirt, let her wear my shirt before she leave. I'ma need my shirt back. Nigga, you know how I go. One time for my LA sisters. One time for my LA hoes. Save her, she don't wanna be saved, don't save her. She don't wanna be saved, don't save her. She don't wanna be saved, don't save her. She don't wanna be saved.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me
You know,
once,
this George Bush.
shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Fool me one time, shame on you.
He
Fool
couldn't
me
even
twice,
get out the
keep the blame on you.
right side.
Fool me three
Great
times,
transition
fuck
for
the
it,
peace
though.
sign, load the chopper, let it rain on you. My only regret was too young for Lisa Bonet. My only regret was too young for Nia Long. Now all I'm left with is hoes from reality shows. Hand her a script, the bitch probably couldn't read alone. My only regret was too young for Sade Adu. My only regret could never take Aaliyah home. She shallow with the pussy, she shallow. She shallow. She shallow with the pussy, she shallow. She shallow. She shallow with the pussy, she shallow. She shallow. She shallow with the pussy, she shallow. She shallow. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved.
Yeah, it's like a timeless beat feels to me. The beat, it just feels sort of timeless to me. Like every time I hear the horns, like it sounds like 2015, 2025, and I feel like it'll sound 2020, like 2035.
Probably will. Yeah, it was really, really nice. You're right. That one line did not age well.
No, not at all. Everybody always talks
Jada
about
and Will
that.
Smith. Oh yeah.
I got that Jada in that will. I'm like, oh man.
Well, you know.
At the time, man. At the time,
Oh.
there's a lot of good stuff in this one. I love the no role models. Of course, he's like, it's interesting because a lot of the song he's talking about these women where they're like, you know, she deserved that. She's a bird. It's a bird trap. And she's like, if I didn't rap, she wouldn't flirt back to the like.
Right.
But also talking about himself and like, I have no role models, and he's like, I'm reminiscing back to when I was better. It's almost like everybody in the song is just like they ain't doing the best they could, and they probably don't have role models.
Yeah. Yeah. That part was. I didn't totally get about like the chorus more or less of like, you know, don't save her, she don't want to be saved.
Oh, I think it was just sort of going back to like the girls that are just trying to sort of just groupies, and like, don't save her, she don't want to be saved, because like this is the lifestyle she wants, so basically don't feel bad, I think is sort of what he was trying to say.
Just okay, yeah.
I think though.
I guess okay, I can see that. He definitely mixed in like L.A. a lot.
LA,
Not just
yeah.
LA Sisters and LA Hoes, but he was even a thing where he said about
Lay the wood.
Yeah, Lay the Wood, because it was like
the way he said
LA
it was like,
capitalized,
yeah,
and then with like a
Lay the
little-
wood. Yeah.
So that was interesting.
Yeah, and then that part with the George Bush.
Yeah, that was
It's interesting. It
That
sort of
was-
worked. It was cool.
that was an unexpected
Very
part.
unexpected.
Yeah, because that was such a stupid thing when he said that. You know, the classic.
See, I don't know what it.
Well, it's you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me
Exactly.
twice, shame on me. That's
Yes.
But so here's the president of the
He
United States
changed it.
saying it, and he forgot the line clearly. He's like, "Oh, we got this old saying in Texas," or I think that's actually saying everywhere. You know,
Old saying in
but then-
Tennessee.
But yeah. Then he says, "Yeah, I know in Texas, probably in Tennessee. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me." I think he completely just forgot what he was saying, and he's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
well, we won't get fooled again." Like, that's
See, I
not
never
that's
really got
not the
that.
saying,
It
man. That's
sounds
not the saying. It's like,
He actually makes it sound sort of good just because he like takes a pause. He's like, you can't get fooled again.
Can't get
And then
fooled
he
again.
instantly goes, like, fool me one time, shame on you. And he keeps the that.
yeah.
It's
But
almost like he has
at the
different
time,
voices.
everybody was just clowning on the president of the United
Makes
States
sense.
because he totally just butchered that. You know.
Yeah, that's one of the most common, arguably the most common saying of all time.
Yeah, right up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a great saying, right? Like, it totally makes sense.
That's why I like his too. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. That's the classic. But then the fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign, let the chopper, let it rain on you is pretty fun.
Yeah, so good stuff. Yeah, good lines.
Yeah, some funny stuff in there. All right, so next song we get Hello.
Okay.
Hello, hello, hello. And I thought about you today. And I thought about the things you used to say. And I thought about the things we did. And I thought about your newest kid. And damn, that makes two now. Oh, what do I do now? No place to put these things I own. And I thought about the things you used to say. And I thought about the games we used to play. And I thought about that little kid. And I thought about the things we did. I always thought that we would be together. I always knew that we would be together. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Right.
Yeah.
We found-
Exactly. Yeah. It's a fun one.
Shit seems so sad when you look back. Shit seems so sad when you look back. Shit seems so sad when you look back. Don't it seem so sad when you look back? On the rebound like a put back. On the rebound like a put back. Don't just sit back, let's get on it. Time fly by way too quick, don't it? Reflection bring regrets, don't it? Rejection make your defenses, so you protect your pride with your reflexes. But life is a game with no reset on the end. Ain't no looking back. No, 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 no. It ain't no looking back. No, 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 no. It ain't no looking back. No, 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 no. Sound good. Hello, 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 hello. And I thought about you today. And I thought about the things you used to say. And then that makes two now. Oh, what do I do now?
I really like the piano on that.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, that was nice. I mean, obviously in life, you're always gonna you look back to to some degree about how things could have been different or whatever. But I did like that was the smart thing, like as in the chorus. Ain't no looking back. Ain't no looking back. Ain't no looking back. No, ain't looking back. So I really liked that. And it was such an upbeat way too.
Such an
like
upbeat
you
one.
got to move forward,
Very
man.
fun.
You got to move forward. Keep it going.
I know
Keep
that's
it
why I
going.
was like, I'd assume it's intentional because he's J. Cole.
Yeah.
But like, and he does have a bit of a hand in his production, especially at the time. It was pretty good production. But I definitely feel like they had to be on purpose. Where like the production is so like fun and like upbeat, and it's more like it's just like life. It just keeps moving and moving and moving.
Yeah, and sometimes with with breakups and what have you, sometimes you are thinking, I thought we were meant to be together, and you're looking back and it's hard not to. And I kind of like this in that sense. Like I said, it was just like, don't look back. No, I can't. Ain't no looking back. Ain't no looking back. It was so upbeat. It was just like I said. It's just like gotta keep moving forward. Gotta keep moving forward, man. Like that's how that thing I got out of it. So I was like, I like that. That was.
It's like he's still like saying like hello, but it's
He's still saying
nothing
hello.
crazy. It's
Like
hello.
just you can't stop. When you got to think of that stuff. It's like hello. You kind of want to think about how it was and how it could have been and all these kind of things. But then it's like, but ain't no looking back. Ain't no looking back. Ain't no looking back.
Yeah.
So I like
cool song.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
cool.
Next we have Apparently.
I keep my head high. I got my wings to carry me. I don't know freedom. I want my dreams to rescue me. This is my canvas. I'ma paint it how I want it, baby. Oh, this is my canvas. I'ma paint it how I want it, nigga. Fuck you, cause there is no right or wrong, only a song. Think back to Forest Hills, no perfect home, but the only thing like home I've ever known, until they snatched it from my mama and foreclosed her on a loan. I'm so sorry that I left you there to deal with that alone. I was up in New York City chasing pennies, getting down. And how could I be so selfish? I know I could be so selfish. I could tell by how I treat you with my girl. Damn, she's so selfless, but she put up with my ways because she love me like you do. And no, it don't always show. I love her just like I love you. And I need to treat you better. Wish you could live forever. I love you, mama. I keep my head high. I got my wings to carry me. I don't know freedom. I want my dreams to rescue me. I keep my faith strong. I don't know why you call on me. Hey, 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 yeah, hey, hey. Apparently, you believe in me. You believe in me. Hey, 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 hey. Apparently, you believe in me. Another day, another rhyme, ho. Another day, another time zone. Today I woke up feeling horny, so it's only right I got two bitches playing on my trombone. Keep up, never sure where the words will take me. Niggas eat them up, will regurgitate me. Shit trunk tight, never slurred and lazy. Give a virgin the urge to rape me, nigga, please. Best friends really make great for enemies. My watch game niggas can't wait for one of these. Aim for the stars and I shouldn't have missed, but I was riding on fumes, so I stopped by the moon. Now I'm sitting on the hood of this bitch, like thanks for the view. Waiting on thanks from a few, cause without me you wouldn't exist. You know that shit gave you the blueprint, don't forget. Cold as your phone on 0%, going off. Now niggas showing off. Niggas where they hard, but they flowing soft. I'm taking off like Boeing on a big ass Boeing, getting hit like a coin toss. Too easy. I keep my head high.
You got some good lines.
Got my wings
Go on,
carry me.
Yeah.
I don't know freedom. I ask the Lord to follow me. I've been unfaithful. I don't know why you call on me. Hey, 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 hey. Apparently, you believe in me, and I thank you for it. Oh, I.
Oh, that's cool. Especially like the middle part about, like talking to his mama.
Yeah, his mom, but I need to do better.
Yeah,
for her and
apparently you believe in me.
girlfriend
And yeah, exactly. And then
yeah, that was a great part. It shows he's always so like raw with it, just always giving him whatever he thinks.
yeah, because there, the other parts for, talking about the hose and what have you. But but then there's that middle part where it was so kind of honest and raw. I wish I'd been there more for you, to do more. And hey, just chasing panties while she's going through shit. And
Yeah.
you don't.
I understand.
You don't always
like
know what else is going on with your parents,
Yeah.
and
It's like you left the
Especially
nest,
youth.
but you should have checked in a little more.
yeah. But then of course she always believed in him.
Yeah, that's why I love that part, because it comes back to the chorus where like apparently, and then you believed in me, and it keeps going.
Yeah, yeah. That was
So,
very, very nice.
That part's always great.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a great song. It's catchy.
mm-hmm.
It's cool song. That's one of my favorite on the album.
Yeah. There are some parts I got to go back and listen to again because I went through.
I know he has some great lines on there. There was that one. He's like, I'm hot dog ketchup. So it's like, obviously like I'm hot.
All right.
A hot dog ketchup on a hot dog. So that part, and the Boeing on a Boeing. So many lines like that.
I
Yeah,
did
he's
them all.
fast.
But yeah, very, very cool. Yeah, liked it.
Next, we're doing Love Yours. Actually, my favorite on the album,
Oh, really?
and one of my favorite songs of all time. One of my favorite rap songs of all time.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Here we go.
love yours. Love yours. No such thing. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Heart beating fast, let a nigga know that he alive. Fake niggas mad, snakes in the grass, let a nigga know that he arrived. Don't be sleeping on your level, cause it's beauty in the struggle, nigga. Beauty goes for all y'all. It's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. Hear my words and listen to my signal of distress. I grew up in the city and know sometimes we had less. Compared to some of my niggas down the block, man, we were blessed. And life can't be no fairy tale, no once upon a time. But I be goddamn if a nigga don't be trying. So tell me, mama, please, why you be drinking all the time? Does all the pain he brought you still linger in your mind? The good news is, nigga, you came a long way. The bad news is, nigga, you went the wrong way. Think being broke was better. A life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Think being broke was better. Life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. For what's money without happiness? Or hard times without the people you love? I'm tired of living with demons cause they always inviting more. Think being broke was better. Now I don't mean that phrase with no disrespect to all my niggas out there living in debt. Cashing minimal checks, turn on the TV, see a nigga Rolex, and fantasize about a life with no stress. I mean this shit sincerely. And as a nigga who was once in your shoes, living with nothing to lose, I hope one day you hear me. Always gonna be a whip that's better than the one you got. Always gonna be some clothes that's fresher than the ones you rock. Always gonna be a bitch that's better out there on the tours. But you ain't never gonna be happy till you love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. No such thing, no such thing. Fake niggas mad, snakes in the grass, let a nigga know that he arrived.
Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah,
Simple.
Definitely, yeah, very simple, and I do agree, with that sentiment. Like, even if you're rich, whatever, you get all the money, you got a mansion, everything, whatever it is, it doesn't mean anything if you don't have like family, you don't have people that love you, and just
If you don't have what makes you happy.
well, love what you got, man. That's
Yeah, I love that sentiment.
that was a very, very strong, very strong sentiment, and I totally agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I like listened to this one when I was just probably like younger, teenager, maybe like 13 or something. But I don't know, I just felt like he was like, I really felt like he was sort of like speaking to me, because I was like, I loved when I first heard it. I was like, this is just totally, like, I felt like I really took a step back, and I was like, oh, that's like, you should really just appreciate what you got, because I think especially when you're like in adolescence and you can like easily look around and be like, especially at that time, because you might be like, oh, I don't have this. Or this person is smarter. This person's got better clothes. This got this. And really, it's like, man, I have so much great stuff. Like, I'm so thankful for everything I have. I don't need to be aspiring for anything more than that. And I felt like this song was like, it was just totally like, it became like my favorite for rap wise. I totally agree with the sentiment. And it was so like chill. Like, he still makes everything such a nice vibe with it. And I love the main part there towards the end where he's like, where was it? You're always gonna be something better. There's always a whip, always clothes, or always a girl better. But it's like, you're never gonna be happy till you love yours.
Yeah, and I like that. That was a great sentiment. Just of loving what you got. I particularly that line of, just no such thing as
No
a
such
life
thing.
that's better than yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause
everybody's got their own
it's what
life.
you
They got
make
their
it.
things going, and
Mm-hmm.
even saying that some of the stuff was better, being
Being
poor.
broke.
It's like, no disrespect,
Yeah, I love the way he
It's like,
handles it.
I was-
He's very mature about it.
It's not about, because it's not about the money one way or the other. I mean, it's about loving what you got, loving your family, what's important to you. Just recognizing the important things in life. So yeah, that was really, really nice.
Yeah, I love that song.
Very cool.
And now we have the last one, Note to Self. As you can see, it's close to a 15-minute song, by the way.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
One, two, three, four. And wherever we go, and whatever we do, and whatever we see, it don't matter. I don't mind, 'cause you don't matter. I don't mind, 'cause I don't matter.
Don't shit matter.
You'll see in the end. I've got a feeling that there's something more. The strangest feeling, but I can't be sure. Something as old as forever. Something as old as forever. And wherever we go, and whatever we do, and whatever we see, and whoever we be, it don't matter. I don't mind, 'cause you don't matter. Hey, I don't mind, 'cause I don't matter.
Don't shit matter.
You'll see in the end. Yeah, nigga. Forest Hills Drive. I gotta do my thank yous, man. I didn't have enough time to turn in my thank yous for the artwork, so fuck it. I'm gonna do it right now. This is the credits. This is roll credits, nigga. If you don't want to sit through the credits, get your ass up and walk out the movie theater. First and foremost, my entire Dreamville team. Thank you, man. Thank you, God. Thank my Dreamville family. Maz, who fucking sleep right now. That nigga ain't even recording this shit. Niggas been working hard, man. Maz, I'm proud as fuck of you, man. For real, you killed this shit. E, what up? El Presidente, what up? We killed this shit, nigga. We killed this shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck if we sell 3 copies, nigga. We killed this shit, nigga. My nigga Adam. My brother said, wow, we done came a long way from the Ville. My nigga Grace Creek. My nigga Felton. You killed it. You killed that Friday Night Light shit, nigga. You killed this one too, man. I should have been coming to you, man. You only do the classics, though. That's what it is. For real. My nigga Mike Shaw Shiggity, you already know where he at right now, posted up somewhere in DR. My nigga RJ Trump getting that motherfucking bread. You know what it is, man. My nigga Diz, Marquito. You changed your life, man. Keep going. Keep going. The sky's the limit. Fuck that, man. Super Mookin' Fiends. The Super Mookin' Fiends, nigga. My nigga Depp, you know what I mean? Razzle Dazzle. Elite. What up? I'm bored. What up, man? My nigga Reagan put in them hours, baby. My nigga Omen, man, Elephant Eyes. That shit is confirmed classic, man. Dreamville, we only did confirmed classics so far. That's all we doing. Yo, Elijah, I love you too, man. I know you feel a way about me right now, but I love you. Yo, shout to the young niggas, man, for real. We blessed to have y'all on board, man. We feel so grateful. Kaz, that Kaz in Effect is a motherfucking classic, nigga. I'll be riding my bike through Manhattan listening to that shit, man. I've been living with that shit for like the past 4 days. I finally got a chance to slow down. That shit is a classic, my nigga. Congratulations to you. We don't give a fuck what it sold. I don't even know what that shit sold, to tell you the truth, man. And I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you and your homeboys, man. Y'all, it's really gonna be great to watch y'all grow. I'm appreciating watch y'all grow more than we did, man. My nigga Money Making Matt, what up, man? Treat them boys right, man. everybody that was involved in making this album. My nigga Jack, who's at the board right now. What's up, man? Yeah, you made the album, man. We gonna live forever, man. You gotta loop the beat up right now, though, cause it can't end. Okay, Record Raf, Perfect Sound Studios, LA, we couldn't have did without you. My nigga Dave, Lindenberg, Nate Jones, Yolanda, TS, K Fox came through and killed it. My nigga Quick with the clean versions, Vinyls killed that beat. My nigga Phonics, oh, that beat is hard. He brought that beat, who does that? Poppin' Note, my nigga Pop, thank you, man. The nigga Willie B, I never met you, but you did the beat. Chargo, the girls on the motherfucking strings, we appreciate it. That session was a little wild, I ain't gonna lie. Maybe that was my fault. I set y'all up with Record Raf, but it's all good. We still killed it though. And all the motherfucking samples that cleared, thank you. Y'all be trying to give a nigga a hard time on the samples, man. I'ma go to the fucking Supreme Court and try to make this shit easier for niggas like me to clear these samples, man. If you made the fucking music and you made the art and you put it into the world, I should be able to use it however the fuck I want. I'ma pay you, I'ma give you a percentage, but you shouldn't be able to tell me I can't use it. It's 2014, 2015 by the time you might hear this shit. Fuck that, man, we moving on. Man, shout out Drizzy Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Wale. I'm so happy to be peers with y'all niggas and consider y'all niggas friends. And I'm sorry I had to come snatch the crown right quick. I had to do it to show niggas it ain't no more motherfucking crowns, man. We gotta be the example. We gotta show these niggas, man. It's love at the top. Can't you believe it? It's crazy to believe we sitting right here in these motherfucking seats right now. Still riding. Everybody else sleep. Y'all still riding. And it's bigger than Ferguson, man. That shit is fucking nationwide, man. We gotta come together, look at each other, love each other, and feel like we are one another. We share a common story, nigga. That shit is pain, struggle. And guess what, man? We can come together, and there's one thing that's gonna do it. That's love. I'm just telling y'all that. That's public service now, man. Back to the shit. Yo, Live Storm, I love y'all niggas, man. No matter what. Wayne, Just, Mark, Gucci, you my big brother forever. It don't even matter the business, nigga. It's bigger than that. MK, thank you, man. You came on board and killed it. Natalia, what's up? My nigga Julius Garcia, I already shouted you out, but I shouted out your alias, and I just put your whole government on record, and it's gonna live forever. I don't know if it's gonna work or not as I speak. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm just happy we did this shit. Shout out to Nelly, Ted, Christina, Chaka, I love you. Jeff, what up? Jay-Z, Ho, holla, Jay Brown, what up? Rich Climate, Tata, my nigga Emery, you know what it is. Shout out to Interscope, yeah, Joey IE, appreciate you. Janik, Gary, Steve Berman, yeah, Columbia, we love y'all, man, damn. I'm running out of breath and shit. I'm saying this is my last album with Columbia, it's not my fault, it's all contractual, but I love the fuck out of y'all. We made relationships there that ain't never going away. And you never know what the future holds, man. We hope we can do business someday. April. My man B. Nolan, who drove us around in a fucking van in an SUV and showed us all about the radio game, man. And we ain't had no hits. All we had was fucking Who Dat. Trying to figure this shit out, man, and I figured it out. B. Nolan, I finally figured it out. I know you like, damn, this nigga talking to me. I'm talking to you, man. Cause you used to hear us stressing over this shit, and I finally figured it out, man. Don't none of that shit matter, yo. I came all this way, all the way from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Went to New York City, got this motherfucking record deal. Put out some classics. Not the niggas giving you props so you think you the shit. Not motherfuckers knowing you so you think you famous. Not niggas seeing your whip and they want your whip so you feel good cause they want your whip. Or they want your bitch so you feel better. Fuck that, real love. Where your crib is at, nigga, where your heart is at, where your home is at, where your mom is at, where your girl is out. Mimi, what up? I'm fucking up my words, I don't care. I'm not gonna shout out Mimi, man. Fuck that shit, keep the tape rolling. We still going. What's up, man? My mama, I love you. I'm so grateful and blessed to have you.
That's cool.
Still in my life, a lot of people ain't got their mothers in their life still, and I recognize that. I'm blessed. Mama, I love you. Zach, I love you. My pops, I love you. James Cole, I love you. Jackie, I love you. My whole family, I love you. Fuck y'all, but I love y'all at the same time, man. Woo. Man, look, y'all really wanna know who did it? I'ma tell y'all who did this shit, man. Man, Dale Earnhardt Jr., dog. Yo, I'm never gonna forget, this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm never gonna forget that shit you told me, yo. For real, Dale Earnhardt Jr., man, thank you, dog. From the bottom of my heart, that shit you said to me changed my life, man. And I ain't gonna never forget. And Jonah Hill, oh, Jonah Hill. How could I forget Jonah Hill? Yo, that shit you told me when we was in the elevator, nigga, that shit changed my... I'm just fucking playing. I don't know either one of those two dudes.
Okay.
I don't know either one of them niggas. I was in the moment. I just lied. I don't give a fuck. 2014, Forest Hill Drive.
I knew the Joe Hill one. I didn't know who the other
Thank
guy
y'all
was.
for listening.
He's a famous
If you made it this
NASCAR
far,
driver.
man,
What?
I'm really
That's
thankful.
funny, though.
Until the next time, I don't know when that's gonna be, but one love, baby.
Well, that was one of the weirdest songs I've ever heard, and since
For sure.
just doing the credits, like you said,
It is
just
totally like the
everybody you can
credits.
possibly think of.
Yeah, he is the epitome of like, you know, when you make it big, or like you have a friend that makes it big or something, like, oh man, make sure to like remember me. Like he remembered everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
He's like that one person who drove us around in that van. Like, everybody.
That was pretty cool.
Which is cool. It's
Yeah.
cool. Obviously, you wouldn't play it that much.
No. So
But-
there's a last song.
Yeah.
You can skip it or whatever. But also cool, just at the very end, like, you know, the female singing there was just love.
like it does in the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
So yeah, exactly. So that's kind of cool because I mean, it's, you know, it's giving thanks, and so the
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
credits. So it's like it's all love. So that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
The piano really carried it. That dun 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 dun.
Yeah, they picked a good one because otherwise it could have got really annoying after 14,
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Yeah,
But it
that was
wasn't.
a long one. Our lights went off at the halfway through.
I know. I
so-
noticed that. I was like, oh man, I forgot about that.
Forgot we had a timer. Never was going this long. I didn't expect a 15-minute song at the end. I thought,
know,
you know, the
man.
4 minutes. All right, whatever. We're good. Anyway, that was interesting. Some funny shout outs.
Yeah, it's cool. And the song for like the first 2 or 3 minutes is pretty cool too. I like it. It's catchy, and because it does the like that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's the same vibe, not the same, but like it's similar to Kanye's College Dropout, where the last song is like an actual
yeah.
song for like 2 to 3 minutes, and then it's just essentially credits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except Kanye's was his story, and J. Cole's is like a complete shout out, pretty much.
I would just everybody. Yeah.
But it's partly a story.
the mixer, the producer, the mom,
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah. So like.
But he does mention some stuff about like North Carolina, moving to New York, and that type of stuff.
Yeah. That was.
But yeah, there's the album.
I loved it. That was a cool album.
It's pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
got a nice vibe. Like it's
Yeah, it really did, and some great lyrics, and very, you know, self-aware. It wasn't, you know, some rap that what limited I've heard is so, you know, I heard more like Jay-Z stuff, where it's more
like what
like
he's talking about, basically.
bragging, and you know, and it's like a lot of stuff I hear.
Girls,
It's like all
drugs.
about girls and drinking Cristal, and you know, it's all
Cristal.
that, you know, all that kind of stuff. And they're like, this is way more just about, hey, this is my life, and you know, seem more honest and you know, raw, and yeah, that was just cool. I liked it. I liked it a lot, actually.
Yeah, he's great. I think that's why people gravitate to people like him, Kendrick, Cudi, even people like The Weeknd. Is like I think all of them are just so raw about their lives,
Yeah, just
especially him.
Yeah,
And it just helps you like reminds me of like what they said in Dawn FM, where he's like, you got to unravel your mind, you got to be heaven to see heaven. I feel like all these artists sort of help you like go unravel your mind, like what's right, what's wrong, and figuring yourself out. So
yeah. No, I thought that was really cool. I always like the ones that are just more honest and real, and you know, put it all out there, kind of a thing. And he does it in clever ways, and some great poetry.
yeah,
you
he
know.
keeps you smiling through it.
Yeah. There's that's what I mean. Very clever and that stuff. Where you're like, oh, that's a cool line. That's right. Funny,
Exactly,
whatever.
yeah.
And so, no, I really enjoyed it. I liked it way more than I thought I would. I mean, I liked the 2 singles that we did before.
Yeah, I was wondering if you would like it or not, just because this is, obviously we've done rap on the channel, but like this one is probably our heaviest rap that we've done, because even Kanye is like he's more about some of the funny lines and such, but J. Cole was like the first really lyrical rapper.
Yeah. Well,
so
I
it was
mean, yeah, the
interesting.
Kanye stuff was really good too. The
Exactly.
only one we heard.
He's
I heard. But yeah, no, I really like this. It was very cool.
Yeah, classic. So yeah, we'll probably do some of his other stuff too, of course.
Yeah, cool. You know, I'm definitely up for it. But I really enjoyed that one. That was great. So very cool.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you liked it. If you did, please hit
Leave
the
some
like
comments.
button and comment. And
Tell us what you thought about the album and the video, and any other information that we probably missed on there.
Yeah, and please subscribe if you liked it.
Oh, and
Yeah,
watch
we
the
appreciate
other
it.
the songs we reacted to, and maybe if there's an album out by the time you watch it. But definitely watch the other songs we reacted to by J. Cole.
Yeah. So those were cool. I did think on one part where he was he mentioned about being Drake and Kendrick and saying like, you know, like we're all on top and we're all like friends. And
Oh yeah,
I was like, well, that didn't age that well either.
No, unfortunately.
I mean, they're all on top, but
I know it sucks because it's
but
like
not really on.
that's always been Cole's sentiment, and that's why I was like, I always found it weird. Again, we go back, well, like the rap beef, and people were so mad at Cole for apologizing, and then I had no problem with it because like I always saw like Cole, when you listen to his music, like you now know a little bit, like he's this peace guy, like he's a very mature guy in my opinion, and so he's always been like you said there, like we need to be able to show these rappers that it's not about the crown, it's about love, and so when it's like. It sucks that it didn't actually pan out. It was like that for 10 years, and then it broke. But
Yeah.
it sucks that people think that's weak.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah.
That was very cool. Yeah, so thanks again for watching. Really
See you
appreciate
guys
it.
next time.
Take
Goodbye.
care.